Hey everyone, what's up? If you're new here, my name's Elise. Welcome to my channel. If you're not new, welcome back. It's great to see you. We are in a new setting tonight. It is cold tonight, so I'm not going to be in my little she shed. I'm in the living area. And if you saw recently, I did a video where I talked about my December TBR. So today we are wrapping said December TBR so that I can do a little reading vlog where I like draw a number that's going to be on these books, and it's going to choose what books I read for the next week. So first we have to wrap them. I got this cute little wrapping paper from Target for like $1. So let's do that first, and then we'll get to the reading vlog portion. Also, I'm low-key tipsy. There's Cooper. It's the holidays, y'all. We're relaxing and drinking some wine and reading some books, and it's a great time. Okay, I'm gonna start the time lapse for wrapping my books. Also, if you see me talking, it's because I'm talking to my boyfriend Cooper. He's right here. Say hi.
Hello.
Fam, here is my lovely stack of books. Ta-da! And I recycled the wrapping paper and did the little numbers right here. Cooper's here, and he's gonna choose my first book that I'm gonna read for this reading vlog. Are you ready? I'm stressed. You wanna open it? Okay.
Yep. They'll be the first to know.
Number 3?
3.
Stop. Okay. Which one? This one?
This one here.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you almost smacked me. Okay, hold on. Wait, look. Okay. I promise I'm a functioning adult most of the time. Okay, let's see. What is number 3? Comment down below. Are you a gentle and nice unwrapper, or do you just rip the wrapping paper to shreds? Let me know in the comments. It depends on my mood, honestly.
And on the paper.
I'm like both. I feel like if it's a fancy gift or if people are really watching me, I'm like really gentle. But then if I like don't care, or I just like really want to rip into it, I like. And I'm so excited because this is probably the book I want to read. It's like in my top 3. I'm gonna read Out on a Limb first. Yay! Cooper's like, dang it, because Cooper bought me a Merry Little Meet Cute a few weeks ago, so he really wants me to read that this week. So this one first, babe. I'll see you in a little while. it's a few days later and I finished out on a limb. I decided to annotate, and then you can see where I just wanted to stop annotating and just read. So don't judge me, but I do kind of dog ear the bottom pages, and then I go back and I put the rest of the annotations. I had a really good time reading it. It was so sweet. Just precious. I loved Bo, and I loved Win, and I loved her best friends Sarah and Caleb. It was just a really sweet book about self-discovery. There was a lot of self-discovery. There was a lot of self-growth, about finding out what you want and coming to conclusions in terms with, you know, your life slowly, but also not letting your life get the most of you, and like, you know, just taking what you have and making the most of it, and like adapting it to work for you also, not just letting life like run away with you on a leash. I had a really great time reading this. I'm so glad that I finally got to it and that I fit it into my December TBR. I'm glad that this was the first book that my choosing books randomly ended up being. This was excellent. I'm gonna go now and I'm gonna choose a new number and see what book that is now. Okay, we have the stack right here, and we have the numbers right here, so I'm just gonna choose the next one. This one. I meant this one. Okay, let's see. Number 5. Oh, I know what this one is because it's the smallest book. Wait, do I know what this one is? Maybe I don't. Oh! No, I didn't know what this one was. I thought it was a different book. So we have Christmas in Rose Bend by Naima Simone. Let's check it out. It is a very, very chilly Monday morning. Come on here to talk to you. I have read about 240-ish pages, and I have decided to just skip and read the last chapter. I'm not feeling it. I love the concept and I love the idea of this story. The holiday winter vibes are immaculate, but I think I just got the ick. And I don't know if it's just like something I'm dealing with or this story. My biggest complaint is that pretty much every single interaction between Nessa and Wolf, we hear how strong he is, how gorgeous he is, his chiseled face, his jaw, his lips, his eyes. She shouldn't like him. She should resist him. She can't. She shouldn't. He doesn't need her. She doesn't need this in his life. Like every time they interact. And I'm just over it. So I read the last chapter, the epilogue. I don't know, does this count as having read it? I didn't read like 90 pages, but I don't want to read anymore. So maybe I'll just consider it DNF'd. I don't know. I feel sad because I want to read like holiday books, but I'm a little over this book. I'm sad because like it looked so cute and I remember being very excited to read it, but just not for me. So let's choose another one. We have 8 more books on the December TBR. Number 1. that I'm gonna like this one, and it's relatively short. So, oh bless, I'm excited to read this. It's so funny because like the one book on this vlog so far that has to do with Christmas and the holidays, and I'm not about it, but that's okay. Before Your Memory Fades is the third book in the Before the Coffee Gets Cold series by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. It's just a cozy little book. It's like pretty short. It's only like 302 pages, plus it's like literally physically short. Very glad to have a book that I know that I'm going to enjoy. I'll see y'all later.
But I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss.
I am currently 116 pages into Before Your Memory Fades. I have to admit, it's taken me longer to get into this one than it took me to get into the other books in this series. This is actually at a new cafe, but it's kind of like a sister cafe to Funiculi in the previous two books. This one's in a completely different location. Let me see. Hokkaido, Japan, which I think is on the coast. It has a bit of a different vibe. There are a few of the same characters from the past, but there are a few newer characters, so it's a little difficult remembering their names because they are, of course, Japanese names, which I am not as familiar with. So just like keeping everyone straight, we're learning about new personalities, and you know, we're learning about a new cafe and everything. So it was a little tougher to get into at first. So far, I'm not loving it as much as the other ones, which I'm a little disappointed. I feel like this vlog has been just like one disappointment after the next, but I'm currently on the second short story. So it's like a collection of 4 short stories. Each one has like a different reason for going to the past. Usually it's in a different season. So I am just starting the fall short story. I'm gonna enjoy my latte and read a little bit more, and I'll get back with you guys later. I finished it. It's a few hours later. I just kind of sat down and finished this book. I will say this is not my favorite of the series. I think I had expectations of this being in the previous cafe in Tokyo, and so the vibe of Cafe Donna Donna was very different from Funiculi. As much as I do enjoy these, I feel like a lot of the stories are becoming similar. They are kind of a repeat of the structure of the story and the lesson that the characters are learning, but the characters are different. Just like some of the circumstances are different, but the like messages are the same. So it just didn't feel like different enough, despite the change in the cafe and a few new characters, for me to absolutely love it like I loved the first 2 books. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to continue with the series or not. I know that there is a 4th one that just came out last month, and I don't know if there'll be a 5th one or not. Anyway, I am going to wrap up the vlog here. The first book that I read was Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young. I really enjoyed it. Definitely one of the higher ranked and most enjoyed books of the year. And then I started and did not finish Christmas in Rose Bend. I think I got the ick. And then the explanations of the way that the guy looked, it was just the same. Every single time that we saw him, we heard about how sexy, how hot, how much she should not want him, but she did. But like every single time she saw him, which was multiple times a day. So I just decided to let that one go. And then we have Before Your Memory Fades, which I am not mad about reading, but it wasn't my favorite of the series. I am going to actually start the 12 Dates of Christmas because I have the audiobook as well, but I think I'm gonna end the vlog here because it is just time to move on to the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you made it this far, please consider subscribing and joining our bookish fam. We would love to have you. I hope you're doing well whenever and wherever you're watching this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.